measured, and you have been found wanting. You are unworthy, but fear not, for redemption is a grace which may be earned by the willing. Until then, the Empire shall be your father and your mother. justice doth preside. She shall weigh your mind in one hand, your heart in the other. Choose wisely. The heart unlocks compassion. Compassion is the first step toward redemption. The mind unlocks humility. Humility is the first step toward freedom.
bent double as is. Yes?
Friend, I have urgent news for you. Time is short and the unmaking of the world is nigh. Please, listen to what I have to say.
Go on then.
I am pleased to meet you. I am Lorandis, a missionary of the Twilight Order. But I am here to warn you. The end of days approaches. Something evil has awoken on Rayclast. You have faced it, have you not? I can see it in your eyes. You have faced the wickedness in the hearts of men.
Aye, true enough.
They seek to conquer us, to rule us. We must act. We must fight back. Fight the good fight.
Hail, and welcome to Kingsmarch. I am Danig, the smith and leader of this fair port town.
Greetings, Danig. I'm a mountain born of the Asmeri. Oh, rather, I was.
Ouch. That's a pain I recognize. You know, we can't exactly go home either. If you ever want to grab an ale and talk about it, feel free to stop by.
I might do just that.
Go make some legends. Welcome to the Fall. What can I do for you? I think I know someone who needs this. I'll melt it down. Find a use.
sent these prisoners to their graves, leaving them trapped down here. double as is. make the journey home like that.
Our mistake was holding on to hope. Even after the sky turned crimson and the sea raged. Even after we cowered inside these walls and rode out the chaos, we believed the Empire would come. Not for the prisoners, but for us. We kept them all caged for weeks as our supplies dwindled. The fish we caught were rotting and dead, yet still moving. The rain was slick like grease. Men who touched it began to burn from the inside out, as if an unseen flame had caught within them. No ship from the Empire came. No ships passed at all. The prisoners were growing more and more restless, and were certain to become violent. We told them nothing, but they'd felt it. So, we began to feed them. We cut chunks of meat. They kept growing back, so we cut some more, and that quelled the prisoners. They had no idea what we'd done. When they learn what they've been eating, gods help us.
By the order of Emperor Zara, my honored predecessor, none may enter this chamber. The prisoner within is beyond death, beyond force of arms. He must be left to rot for all time. Emperor Chitis Parandus.
Whoever built this weren't taking any chances. Weren't you put here, but I'll set you free. Need to down him first.
Chronicle today. In this issue, all about the strange newcomers in Kingsmarch.
Welcome. I've forged a few fineries. I'll melt it down. Find the use. I'll melt it down. Find a use. Survive.
What have you learned? The more I consider it, the more I believe I've seen a depiction of the weapon. Especially now that I can study the piece in Doriani's possession.
A depiction? Where? The scraps I know, I learned from incredibly ancient ruins.
Yes. When I consulted the ancient being Calandra, she told me where to find the seed of corruption. She was cryptic and said that it already belonged to me. That it always had. I can still only guess what she meant. In the ruins where the seed was sealed, I saw carvings on the wall. It was a message, left for anyone who might follow in the eons to come. A series of giant murals. The first was broken, but the second depicted the creation of the seed. The third mural portrayed the seed's destruction. At the time, I thought it was a warning. Now I see the weapon was depicted quite literally, being driven into the seed. It might not have been a warning. It might have been instructions.
This confirms my hypothesis. The weapon is the key to destroying the beast. We must find and reassemble it, no matter the cost.
I will give my very life, if I must.
Whatever it takes.
This is my shop, right here for a deal. Oh, Kingsmarch is what we Kalgurans call this little port town of ours, and also the region round it.
Never seen a place like this. Must I speak to someone in charge?
All this has been authorised by the king, and we certainly pay enough taxes that we can never forget that. But we're quite far from home. We're mostly left to our own devices. Oh, except for the king's hand. He spends a season here each year to make sure we're on the up and up. You've been here a while, friend. Let's deal. Oh, Kingsmarch.
Never seen a place.
Oh, this business has been on the rise ever since he took up residence outside my shop. People duck in here to seek refuge from him, and I make a sale while they hide. It's a win for everybody. This shop is my pride and joy. I've been dreaming of running my own place since my younger days, even though that was impossible back home.
I'd never have left me home of my own choosing, no matter what I had to endure.
There are a limited number of merchants, so here I am. I was never one for grand quests, always preferred sorting logistics from the back, but I'm glad I'm here. I'd never have had my children, or built all this. The wife says I'm the real hero because I have a business and support my family. She might just be buttering me up, but I still take it to heart. Oh, my Gwenna never did feel quite comfortable here. She spends much of her time off continuing our adventure. Doesn't have anything to do with the King's Hand being in town this year.
Ah, say no more.
The grand quest that brought me here? Oh no, that's a long story. I couldn't possibly. Oh, might break for lunch. All right then, if you insist, I'll tell the tale. 2 decades ago, our glorious leader, Danig, led us on an expedition across stormy and dangerous oceans to look for an artifact called the Triskelion Flame. Our search took us to the forsaken continent of Rayclast, a land filled with horrible monsters and raving mad exiles.
So
Fancy a
it
different
seems.
colour? But we excavated many ancient sites, uncovering some of the lost history of our people's short residence here. Long ago, Kalgurans tried to settle on Rayclast, and, it did not go well. In the end, they did not survive, and they lost. Good day. Do come again.
Need to down him first. Straight through the heart. Gotta pull that lever. Now! Oh, missed me chance. He's on his last legs. Eternal Empire's long dead, yet their stench remains.
This piece of the weapon, it has writing on it.
The first example of precursor writing I've ever seen.
I recognize some of these symbols.
What? How?
When I was very young, but a boy and still mortal. Such a faded memory. I was in her lap, and symbols like these decorated a vivid book. I can almost hear her saying the words, what they mean.
What's going on?
I'm not sure. I have to think on it. I have to try to remember.
Then we must find the other pieces. We need more information.
Now, we must find the others. Make haste.
Freshly inked. Mysterious artifact found.
Welcome. Hail. What is it you want to know about us?
What do you all do in this grand stone village?
Well, most Kalgurans here on Rayclast are in various guilds. I'm in the Meridian Free Traders, the trade guild that owns the charter for Kingsmarch. You can't beat our logistics. Danik is in the Artificers Guild these days. Tujan's a freelance harbour master, but he stays close. You've got to keep the family together, you know. The wife's the only one still carrying on our grand quest. I sure do miss her, but she always comes back soon enough. On an unrelated note, the King's Hand is due to return to Kalgur any day now. Take care if you see him around. There is no greater concentration of loyal followers of the king than here in King's March. Know what I mean, friend?
I feel like I'm missing something.
Oh, okay then. Fair enough. Bye then.
What you need?
Need something smithed? This little jewel on the sea might have been granted an official charter by the king, but it's those of us here on Rayclast that have built it into the trading hub it is today.
Never seen anything like it.
To be fair, we did have local help. We've had 20 years on Rayclast, and those gems you use continue to perplex me. Clearly, they grant you mystical abilities, but they simply don't do anything in the hands of a Kalguran.
Reckon you're lucky then. They bring evil. You sure it's never worked for you?
Believe me, I've tried. We have our own methods of mystical power, to be fair, but your gems remain an enigma. Somehow, I suspect the power is actually inside you. And these virtue gems are just the particular way you believe the world works. I'm no priest, though, so take my opinion for what it's worth. The runes on our armor essentially capture and shape starlight. It sounds poetic, but don't be fooled. The smiths of the Kalgur turned these runes toward killing work long ago, as soon as we discovered we could compel arrows to find their mark and blades to bite deeper.
The spirit has never spoken to us of such things. These runes, do they really do all that?
All that and more. The greatest smiths became known as artificers and produced work of singular genius. I'm not quite there yet, but it's only a matter of time and determination. King's March is actually our second attempt at settling on Rayclast. Our first expedition, thousands of years back, was mysteriously lost.
The Asmeri, remember? The stories say we came to their aid, but it was too late. What happened?
That's why we came here 20 years ago, to find out. We also sought the artifact of power our forebears brought with them to Rayclast. It has become my life's work, the search for the Triskelion flame. The most powerful artifact in our known tales was brought to this continent by the first expedition, thousands of years ago. The songs tell of it incinerating evil, purifying tainted fields, and warding off those of ill intent.
Our stories mention your people having that. It'd be a powerful weapon in this fight.
My thoughts exactly. I still intend to get out there, I just get bogged down by the work of running King's March.
Ah, you're an elder now. No offense.
One day there will be a glorious return. One day we Grand Four will finish our quest, and perhaps do a little saving of this fair Rayclast. Yes, one day. Soon. The king commissioned this port for trade after we'd been operating it as an outpost for many years. We ourselves would like to investigate the remnants of our own culture, but he is very interested in Val artifacts.
Doesn't he know the danger Val artifacts bring?
Your guess is as good as mine. What can I do for you? I think I know someone who needs this. Farewell.
Welcome.
I'm not a tour guide. This here's the harbour. Got an harbour concern? That's me. For all other concerns, best ask someone else.
Blimey. Thought we might be friends.
Don't take it personal. We got a lot of people coming and going here. I lost count of all the ones that rubbed me the wrong way. Who knows? Maybe you'll surprise me. Why are you asking? Who sent you? Bugger off!
No one sent me. Save the spirit.
None of your business. Move on. Makoru's got something to prove. Lucky for you, she's got the talent to back it up. You won't go wrong getting on that ship. She's been underestimated. By my people, and her own.
Why do you fear him?
Aye, she's left them behind. But she's got her people's spirit. I'm fond of the Karui. They value honor and ancestral tales of bravery. Not just talk. For real. They live the way us Kalgurans claim we do. They're wild and free.
I know how that feels.
Oh, you know how it is in times of change. The younger ones get ideas, and the older ones try to push them back toward tradition. The Karui passionately follow what they call the Way.
Tell me what you know of it. The Way.
Well, I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but it's a kind of code of honor.
So she rejects the way of her people. Tough path to take.
Reject is a strong word. You'd have to ask her. She forges her own path. Kind of like we did coming here, to Rayclast. I admire that. He's fairly new in town. I heard he had too many modern ideas for the chieftain's liking. He seems capable enough, and Makoru's taken a liking to him.
I'd like to meet this chieftain. Tell me about him.
His name's Tavakai. He's a bit of a hard-ass, a real warrior. And we do our very best not to cross him.
I ought to mind my tongue around Tavakai then.
Wise. Now there's a true friend. Me and him have been on this campaign here in Rayclast since the start of this little venture, when it was but a lodge and a dream. Next thing you know, well, it all got away from us. And here we are, with a whole town somehow grown up around us.
It's remarkable how things can change before we know it.
I'm just now realizing I haven't been on an expedition in 6 bloody years. Time really is a cruel master.
Join me on a hunt too, Jin.
Stranger things have happened, I suppose. It's quite the worry. Not one of us sleeps right at night lately. It's just not like her to disappear this long.
Surely she'll be back. Keep hope.
We'd seen her a lot more recently after certain folk made their way back to Kalgur some years back. She's not one to be tied down to mortar and stone, mind you. But weeks without a word. No, that's not how Gwen.
I wish the best for your friend. I'll have a look on my travels.
Please do. Now that there's a good man. He's led us through thick and thin. An aspiring dreamer and a cynical realist. He's a unique fellow.
What makes you trust him so deeply?
His conviction, his passion. He could change the world. If he just believed he could. I used to believe a whole load of bollocks about honor and tradition. We do this not for ourselves, but for our children. The words were hollow, but the intent was good. It really is all about making a better world for those that will follow us.
So you do this for the future of your kin. I respect that.
Yeah, something like that.
But what of it? There must be more to it than that.
Quite worldly, aren't you? The situation back in Kalgur made the prospect of Rayclast a little more appealing than it otherwise would have been.
What happened?
Oh, you know. The usual things that make good folk run to the ends of the world. Water under the bridge now. No sense poking a hornet's nest. The big man's resolved to leave us alone, so long as we keep sending back Val artifacts. Or whatever else his heart desires. Rumour has it you're looking for objects of grand importance. Should we be concerned?
The world is at stake. That's all that matters.
Nothing's a secret around here for long, see? At least not to me. Just be careful. That's all I ask. Keep it up.
Hello. Do you hear that, Kalgurans? Here is one who will join us in the fight. We will save this world together.
Wait. First of all, how are we saving the world?
Utopia is a dream, but Rayclast is a nightmare. Let us choose which we live in, yes? We do not despise the Kalgurans. We merely consider them lucky fools. In their faraway land, they have no concept of the problems we face here, so they do not take our struggle seriously.
We should be working together. Can we win them over?
Kalgurans are not like us. They stand apart. Their souls are clean. No divinity, no corruption. Rayclast has gods capable of horrors beyond comprehension, yet their sole fear looms largest. Their aging tyrant king. Absurd.
Why do they fear their king?
The Kalguran king seeks Vaal artifacts. I know not why, but the reason must be sordid. The Vaal destroyed themselves. We will not make the same mistake. Utopia is not possible, while wickedness in the hearts of men can be rewarded so extravagantly. Our Savior will bring about that utopia, and in it, you shall be free. We all shall be free! There will be none to rule you, none to tell you how to live.
Only the spirit may lay claim upon me. I welcome it.
Please understand, it will be a glorious thing to behold. The struggle for freedom from tyranny will finally be over. Our Savior is a mere mortal, like you or I, only better. The Savior is being raised free from the corruption of wickedness. This is the key to our success. If you wish to know more, you should visit our enclave on Erastus. It is not too far from here. As we speak, the Karui flock to our island, eager to join the cause and save Rayclast.
Perhaps I will.
You will not regret your visit. There, you'll have the chance to pledge to the Twilight Order.
How do you know if you've accomplished what you need to?
No more pain. No more suffering. No more horrors upon the world. A fresh start. A time we can be proud of. Rayclast is beleaguered by the most detestable of creations. Unnatural creations. Creations that manipulate our existence. Their time must come to an end.
Who do you speak of? Beasts? Rathin?
The gods must never come back, and divinity must forever return to its dormancy within whatever void it sprung from. Our Savior is almost ready. He will remake the world, a world free of divinity, and thus a world free of corruption.
The spirit is all I know. It's outside the folly of man, which gods are not.
Utopia will not remember these gods. They will have no name there. They will never be, nor will they ever have been. Praise be in Utopia's name. Praise be upon the Savior. Now, are you ready to take the pledge? We are an order of true believers, dedicated to the salvation of humanity. To that end, we have given everything, and will continue to give of ourselves until Rayclast is saved.
If you lot are trying hard to do the right thing, I can't condemn you.
Friend, we are on the same side. Surely you will pledge yourself to aid in the cause. You are interested, yes? I knew it! Visit Erastus when you are sure you are ready. Fight the good fight.
There's a time and a place for violence.
Outsider! Approach me.
Yes? I'm a freshly minted captain, but not new to these waters. I joined the trade guild as a deckhand after I ran away from home. I then worked my way up ever since. I finally took the captain's challenge not too long ago, and now I'm the first Karui captain on a Kalguran ship.
Aye, you've done well. Good on you.
Thank you. But my story has only just begun. Now I've just got to get out there and make a name for myself. I've put a lot on the line to get to where I am. Who knows? Maybe we'll achieve great things together. They don't talk very much about their homeland, and well, I'm definitely not allowed to sail there.
Do you need to prove yourself first, perhaps?
Nah, it's nothing like that. It's just part of their culture. First, someone has to immortalize my family's triumphs into an epic poem. Then, it must be told at their royal court before their king. This sort of custom is not too different from Karui oral traditions, but it's a tricky situation for me. I am no longer part of my tribe, so I have no family to immortalize in song. Tujin suggested that we could be family, but he was drunk at the time. I don't know what to make of the Kalguran king. I've only heard whispers, rumors.
Not the good kind, I take it.
Well, they say he's a bit obsessed with Vaal artifacts. But something tells me this is quite a concern for the Kalgurans. I've noticed certain types of Vaal devices seem to up and disappear before being loaded onto ships headed for Kalgur.
The Kalgurans ought to be careful. A leader's wrath can be brutal.
If you mention this, they will deny it. Just like they did when I asked. And just like I will deny ever telling you this. My people's traditions have remained the same for thousands of years. Until my generation, that is. When I was just a young girl, Tukohama, the Karui god of war, was slain by a mortal. That turned my world upside down. Our own ancestor, killed by a mortal. I'm looking for my own way now, one that doesn't rely on gods or old traditions. I thought I might find my path in trade and commerce, so here I am, sailing for the Kalgurans. Other Karui like me have spread out across Rayclass in search of meaning. The elders call us Kaivana. They think that we have rejected the way, that we dishonor our families.
Oh, Makoru. I know that pain well.
It's not a pain I feel these days. Now, when I was a young girl, I visited the halls of the dead. My ancestors told me that the way was meant to empower us, not to control us. So who am I dishonoring by seeking my truth? It's a debate that I'm tired of having. But either way, it has separated me from my family, and I must live with that. I became a captain against the wishes of the Trade Guild Council. To lead a Kalguran ship, you must pass a test. I was given a makeshift crew and tasked with sailing a course in a certain amount of time. At the most dangerous point of the course, between two shallow reefs on a moonless night, our cargo of refined verisium caught fire. It was set to explode at any moment.
Oh my. This puts me off the water even more.
I was faced with a choice. Abandon ship or order some of the crew into the lethal smoke to put out the fire. At the cost of their own lives, no less. They say it's a rather horrible death, gasping for breath with burning lungs that no longer work. So I chose to put out the fire myself. That's just how I was raised.
Such bravery. How'd you survive?
Well, luckily for me, it was all fake. It was the main part of the test. The truth of it is, the candidate passes or fails depending on the votes of the crew aboard. I earned their loyalty by my choice. And many of them still follow me to this day, here on this ship. The council does not aid me in any way, but they also leave me to it. It's the best situation for now, until I show some true profit. Are you telling me there may be another cataclysm? You should have told me sooner. If this weapon can truly save us all, we'll do whatever it takes to aid you.
You're doing just fine, Makoru, but I accept your vow.
I won't fail. Maybe this is my chance to prove myself. Goodbye.
Ahoy. So what is this thing you found? Seems only fair to ask, since we're doing all the hard work sailing you around.
It's part of some weapon. Though I don't see how it all works yet.
Oh, how interesting, I guess. So we're risking our necks for some old collector's item, eh?
Oh no, it's much more than that. Could be what helps us save the world.
Could be. So it's uncertain. Ah, well, either way, we're doing our part. Let's see what happens. My family wasn't always from these parts, you know? We came out here a few generations ago. I was always out exploring the waters and fishing, even as a young boy. That's just in my blood. My family's tribe, the Tasaleo tribe, they value being on the water above all. But the young ones were never allowed to go very far. I used to drive my parents nuts. I looked out across the water and oh boy, I wanted to keep going. But I never went too far. I couldn't leave my family behind. Where they are, that's my home.
Some of us don't have a choice.
Well, hey, here I am. And I'm thankful the boss showed me that I can make a new life for myself. One that I choose.
Makoru is the boss, right? Stupid question, really.
That's right. Makuru's the boss. But more than that, she's a role model. A true leader. She showed the Kalgorans what the Karui have to offer. And honestly, I'm just lucky to be following in her footsteps.
All right, all right. You know flattery doesn't work on me, Kanu.
It is simply the truth.
Aye. You're an impressive leader, Makoru.
The Karui have no ships like the Aurora May. Our vessels are meant to travel between islands or to fish. But the Aurora May? Woo! She feels like she could take us to the end of the world.
It's a wonder. The Asmeri got nothing like it.
I'm just happy to live in times like these. I think about it sometimes, you know? What a day to be alive. To breathe in the air, feel the sun. Could be a lot worse. When the Kalgorans showed up, it brought a lot of tension to the tribes. Also brought doubt among the outer islands. My family left the Tasoleo tribe when I was only a boy. They then joined the Tukohama tribe. My parents found hope in their message of strength.
And I suppose you didn't?
Well, look, I don't reject the way. It just feels different to me. Late at night, out on the sea, I can still feel what our old tribe called the flow. It's real. It's powerful.
What is it, this flow?
Oh, it's hard to put into words. All I know is Tavakai's version of the way is definitely not something I can flow with. Tavakai doesn't trust outsiders. He wants to drive the Karui further away into isolation. And that doesn't feel right to me. It feels backwards. We should at least hear new ideas out. See what they can offer us. All good.
I am Tavakai, chieftain of the Tukohama tribe. These waters, and all the islands within, belong to the Karui. You and these Kalgurans are our guests. I expect you to behave like it.
I shall treat your seas with the same respect as I do the land.
I care not for your words, only your actions. I'll be watching. Yes, you are all guests here on these waters. Waters that have belonged to us since the beginning of time. Our way is our identity. It is beyond life and death. The way gave us the strength to endure all the horrors of Rayclast. Corruption, disease, slavers. Ugh, never again.
My tribe survived by living in harmony. But now I'm on my own, with only my own strength.
Return to them. You belong to your tribe, as they do to you. The strength of the individual is nothing against the tide of many. Strength is the key. And yet here we are. Slowly but surely, outsiders forsake us. The Val, the Eternal Empire, and now, the Kalgurans. I thought their leader Danik was true of heart, until he allowed the harvest of our sacred whale, and it was all downhill from there. 20 years ago, we allowed only 4 Kalgurans to stay here, and now look at this place. It began with our remote tribes. They would disappear from their islands, gone without a trace. For generations, the Eternal Empire and the bastards of Oriath raided the weakest of our people and took them as slaves. But where are those slavers now? Dead and gone.
It's a shame the Eternals were descended from the Mountain-born. They should never have left their mountain. It was the wrong path.
The Asmeri are not to blame for their descendants' mistakes. They must only answer for themselves. Now, we must rise stronger than ever. We will not stray again from the old way, the true way, the way that carried us through history. We must be strong for the world to see, so that we are the masters of our own destiny. Long ago, Tukohama put axes in our hands and taught us to fight. That is the most important lesson of our way. We were nothing before we were given strength.
This Tukohama, I like the sound of him.
Had we been united in our strength, perhaps history would have told a different tale. Now, the tribes must stand together and put the Karui first. We will always have neighbors, but they must acknowledge our strength, and one way or another, they shall. It is disappointing to see our young abandoning the way and becoming what? Work hands? For the Kalgurans? It is ridiculous! She could be so much more!
Makoru is capable and skilled. I don't see the problem myself.
She is more than capable, which is why she belongs with us. Ugh. The first Karui captain of some outsider's fleet. Is there really honor in that? I doubt it. Kanu rejected us to be a lowly first mate, as they call it. I know his father. He is deeply ashamed. The youth these days are more foolish than ever. Kanu was always headstrong, loud and disrespectful, all the makings of a great warrior. He threw it all away to work for the Kalgurans. We have lost many to foreign causes. That's why Ngakanu is now off-limits to outsiders.
The Asmeri welcome new ideas. Home cannot be a prison.
Perhaps that suits you upon your mountain. But the sea moves quickly. We cannot afford to lose more of our young to these dangerous ideas. He showed promise when he arrived on our shores. I saw the warrior within, but I will never forgive him for allowing the hunt of our sacred whale.
Aye, Danig regrets that. But it weren't his fault. It were his bloody king who gave the order.
I did not know that. Either way, the Kalguran monster that is King's March is too large for any one man to fully control. Well then, what is it that brings you here? You've clearly made yourself at home on our waters.
I seek an answer to the Rathin. To that end, I'm looking for pieces of an ancient weapon.
Our islands have become more and more sickened of late. Those who stray fall ill with the blood fever and are cast out to die alone. My Hotungo worries that the beast has returned to the world once more.
Your Hotungo sure is wise. That weapon can drain and remove Rathin. It's our only chance to destroy the beast.
This weapon, it sounds like it could cure the blood fever. We believe it is caused by corruption contaminating our very blood, so removing it may heal that sickness. A powerful weapon indeed. I suppose I can allow you to continue your search. For now, we will not interfere with your passage on our waters, but you best remain respectful. Talakura.
Good day. Where to? That island has been shrouded in mist for generations, even since before the Vaal Empire. The tale told by our Hatungo goes, if the mists part and the island shows itself, you will be compelled to land on its shores. You'll claim to hear the voices or see the visions of loved ones, or of your gods, or whatever else is dear to you. If we go there, there's a real chance the ship will never return.
I'm not afraid. We'll slay anything in our way.
Well, what could possibly go wrong?